What's up, everybody? Welcome into my MLB 16, the show, franchise mode with the Chicago White Sox. This is game number 16 of the 2016 season. Would that make it the golden game? Because it's 16 for, well, I guess not. That would have to be game number 2016. So it'll be quite a ways until we get there. And, yeah. So we got Chris Sale on the mound for this one. As you can see, his ERA is a little bit higher than it probably should be, but his strikeouts are just fine. So that's good. Jared Weaver pitching for the Angels. This is game 3 of a 4-game series against the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Finally back home after that long and awful road trip, which I should probably stop talking about by now. So yeah, we'll just leave that behind. Posted a baseball card video earlier today. Yeah, the double content, double content here on Saturday. Maybe I should have Saturdays be baseball card day. That'd be pretty neat, I think. So yeah, if you liked that video, I have a lot of fun doing the baseball card stuff. So hopefully you guys enjoy watching those videos. There was Adam Eaton getting a single, setting the table for some success here. Melky Cabrera with a single, moving Eaton over to third base. That'll bring up Jose Abreu. Eaton should be able to tag up and to score on this play. And no. What? What is happening on this play? What the heck? I should go back and watch these all the way through before I try to do any video, audio commentary of any kind. Okay, so there was a missed diving catch. That will score a run. So a double for Avi Garcia. Puts the Sox on the board early here in the game. Getting some run support for Chris Sale. Who's going to do Chris Sale things for this game. Here's Jimmy Rollins with a blast down the right field line for a double. So the offense getting clicking here. Getting clicking. That's a thing that I said. Tyler Salad with an RBI double here to put the Sox up 2-0. Tyler Saladino, boy, man, I don't know if I've talked about him before on this channel. Real life Tyler Saladino, getting awesome. I believe he's got a bright future ahead of him with the White Sox. I hope that they keep him around for a long time, whether it be as a bench guy or a platoon starter. I want him in the major leagues for the foreseeable future. Video game Tyler Saladino is money. I love that kid. Anytime he comes up to the plate, even though his stats aren't the greatest, I feel confident in my ability to get a hit with him. So there aren't a lot of players like that. You know, you got the little vision cone thing. His is kind of on the small side, but that doesn't matter. I feel awesome when he comes up to the plate, and I feel like I'm going to be able to get a hit. There's Mike Trout striking out looking, if anybody didn't catch that. I really wanted to make sure that I included that in the highlights. So that's my salad rant for you for the day. If you're a fan of Tyler Saladino, awesome. Jose Abreu with a fly out to the warning track right up against the wall there in right field, so nothing doing, even though the Sox threatened there. No extra runs for Chris Sale. And I don't know if you noticed, but through 4 innings, he'd only given up 1 hit to the Angels. So this vaunted Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim offense being stymied by the Condor. So that's always a good thing, especially when we've lost as many games as we have. Turning things around, grabbing a win here or there, probably the best thing I could hope to do. There is Cliff Pennington striking out. There is, I think that was Conger striking out. And here is this thing happening. That'll go ahead and be a 2-run home run off the bat of Mike Trout. Puts the Angels on the board for 2 runs. Chris Sale swearing into his glove there, even though his mouth didn't move. We all know what he was trying to do. So Albert Pujols with a strikeout. Austin Jackson right here, putting the Sox back up by a score of 3-2. His first home run of the year, a solo shot. late in the ball game. There is Austin Jackson. AJ, even though that makes me think of Krasinski, I don't know why they did that. Nobody ever calls Austin Jackson AJ. Let's go Sox. The Southside faithful out there in the bleachers. So a solo home run for Austin Jackson. Like I said, Sox are back up by a score of 3-2. Salad playing third base today, giving Todd Frazier the day off. Nice to be able to have these players that I can kind of move around and slot in where I need to. Without spoiling too much of what my lineup currently looks like. In a game that I played last night, I had 2 catchers not catching. So that was kind of fun. There is a fly out to right center field. Here's Brett Laurie hitting the thing up the middle. That happened. And then this is coming up. So, yeah. Nate Jones will come in and try to get a hold. Keep the Angels where they are without them scoring any more runs. It's been a tough season for Nate Jones up until this point. And even in the games coming up next, I'm still trying to figure out the best way to pitch with him. I kind of have a plan for every other starting pitcher and relief pitcher. I know how I want to rotate their pitches, what I want to throw in certain counts into certain players. And Nate Jones's pitch selection is kind of odd. I hate it anytime a player doesn't have a four-seam fastball on X. That just does not make sense to me. And Nate Jones's X pitch is a slider. So usually when I think I'm starting off a count with a four-seam fastball, it ends up being a slider. So throws things off for me. I'm getting better with it now. There's David Robertson tossing around his Chipotle burrito as he comes in trying to get a save against the meat of the Angels' order. You saw he struck out Albert Pujols. Here is the second out of the inning. You got one more to go. And that will be a save for David Robertson as the White Sox finally get a win after all those losses. 4 in a row, I think we suffered 4 losses in a row, 5 maybe even. We got swept by the Rays and dropped the first 2 games of this Angels series. So after 5 consecutive losses, Chris Sale, Austin Jackson, and the White Sox bullpen locked down a win. There you can see Chris's final line as he is named player of the game. 7 innings pitched, 3 hits, 2 runs, 8 strikeouts. Chris actually leads the American League in strikeouts, even to this point. So that is cool. Chris Sale right there with the baseball card. That baseball card design looks a little familiar, doesn't it? A little strikeout highlight reel for Chris Sale. So like I said, always good to start to turn the momentum around a little bit. Especially after a 5-game losing streak. There you see some stats again from Chris Sale. Got the grounds crew working out there. So this is a good thing. Like I mentioned in the video yesterday, I feel like the White Sox, with the exception of the final scores, because there have been some blowouts that I've lost, and I think a blowout that I won. I don't really remember games 1 through 15 that well, but with the exception of the final scores, I feel like this is how the 2016 White Sox should have done in April. But we all know they looked a lot better on the field than they did on paper, which rarely happens. That will do it for me for today. I got a couple things left to do content-wise. I got to record the April wrap-up, so that will be fun. And then I have a lot of stuff to do this weekend. So, but the videos will keep on coming. So thank you guys for being faithful and for watching and commenting. And I love you guys. This is really fun. We get to talk about baseball, even when the real baseball season is coming to a close. There we go. Cubs Dodgers playing tonight. I'll be wearing my Nomar Garcia Parra jersey at work. Cubs jersey.